not gonna go in. I'm gonna respect your private property.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like record like that layout of the bank.
Well,
Yeah,
I can see it. You guys got big windows. Why would I'm just curious. I'm not trying to give you a hard time. I come in peace, by the way. But why would I not be able to record what I can see from outside?
Well, you're viewing the full recording of the bank.
Yeah, I mean, if I was a customer, which you don't know if I am or not, and I walked in there, I could easily have a hidden camera. Why can't I record what my eyes can see? I would imagine you wouldn't have anyone's confidential information where I could see it. I would hope not.
Yeah, I'll call Gilroy Police Department.
No. You don't have to do that. All right, guys. We are just about there at the Pinnacle's bank. You can see they got cameras up in the corner there. It's a shared property, guys. I mean, part of this looks like a common area, but I'm gonna stay on the sidewalk just to be safe. This little corner right over here looks like it could be like, you know, people cut through all the time, but technically it may belong to the bank. So I'm just gonna stay on the corner. I may pass through it just one time just to get their attention and then focus on the sidewalk. So like this area right here, I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure this is bank property. You can see it's got the bank clock there. You can see you got someone on the phone right there. So yeah, guys, this is it right here. I got someone on the computer there. Got a few people over there looking. And as you can see, I'm just here on the public sidewalk. So I think she's concerned that I'm recording. She's gonna come over here, maybe say something. Who knows? I see her walking around. No, I'm not gonna go in. I'm gonna respect your private property.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like record like that layout of the bank.
Well,
yeah,
I can see it. You guys got big windows. Why would I'm just curious. I'm not trying to give you a hard time. I come in peace, by the way. But why would I not be able to record what I can see from outside?
Well, you're viewing the full recording of the bank.
Yeah, I mean, if I was a customer, which you don't know if I am or not, and I walked in there, I could easily have a hidden camera. Why can't I record what my eyes can see? I would imagine you wouldn't have anyone's confidential information where I could see it. I would hope not.
Yeah, I'll call Gilroy Police Department.
No. You don't have to do that. I'm gonna call Gilroy PD on me. Here's what it is. There you go, guys. She is calling Gilroy PD. She's gonna be like, there's a guy with a camera outside recording. I mean, if you think about it, guys, they should not have anything confidential, anyone's personal information out in the open where I can see it. The onus falls on them to protect that privacy. Well, we got our first cam back right there. There we go. That's how it should be. I gave her a little peace sign. She gave me a peace sign back. Doing the cam back right there. Nothing wrong with that, guys. That's what it's all about. They have mini blinds. They could put the mini blinds down. There you go. That's all they had to do is put the mini blinds down. Alright guys, we just had one of the Karens come out, do a cam back of shame. Other Karen's on the phone right now with the PD. And then the third Karen, she's putting down all the blinds, and that's her prerogative. It's their business. You know, if they got something I shouldn't see or record, the onus falls on them to protect it, not me. But yeah, I'm gonna stay here on the public easement. This part right here, although it looks open, I'm pretty sure it's their property, because you can even see the bank clock. It's got their name, you know, Pinnacle, you know, bank on it. So I'm pretty sure this is all private. But like I said, they got cameras everywhere, guys. They got about 4 cameras on this side. There's some on the other side you can't see. There's one over there, and there's a couple down there. I don't think they're getting permission from all of us to record us, so why can't we record them? I mean, it sounds like a double standard if you ask me. And she has a right to come out and, you know, ask questions. But honestly, to threaten to call the police just because I have a camera and they don't like what I'm doing, I mean, come on, that's not great representation. If they have something I shouldn't see, don't leave it where you can see it. And like I said, nothing wrong with her asking what I'm doing, just don't violate my rights. It's been about 15 minutes. I'm gonna give it a few more minutes just to be safe, see what happens. But if I don't get any, no one else comes out and bothers me, guys, if the PD doesn't come and try to harass me, I'm gonna call it a day, and you know, you be the judge. Give it a thumbs up or thumbs down. In my opinion, I mean, it's not super bad. I can see the police in the reflection right behind me. There they go, one there and one right there. We got vehicle 2926. She just gave me a friendly wave. That's how it should be. We also got vehicle 2823. I think I've dealt with that officer before. Gilroy Police Department. They're going in the back entrance there. That's private property, so I can't enter that. Gilroy Police here, guys, just for a guy with a camera. You can see Karen, she's right over there watching. They're in the front over there. I'm imagining they called because they said they were going to call.
Okay. What's going on today?
Just trying. Oh no, I don't answer questions. I was just helping you out because they called. I didn't call.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are they calling about you?
She said she was going to call because she didn't like me recording. Other than that, though, I really can't answer questions.
Were you inside the building?
No. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good, good. Three officers for a guy with a camera. I'm going to get the body cam footage, so make sure you're honest. Everything you say, I'll get a copy of it. Make sure your body cam's on, guys. I will be requesting it. Don't turn your body cam off. All right, so this officer right here, I can't go on. It's on private property of the bank, although they never said I had to leave, technically. We got this officer, which is parked over here in a handicap for a non-emergency, guys. Wow. Now if somebody comes, they have nowhere to park, even though there's plenty of parking in here. I mean, unreal, guys. Vehicle 2823 parked in a handicap. This is an alleyway, which is public property. This belongs to the yoga place. They never said I can't come over here. Let's see what they got cooking on the screen. Can't see it from there, guys. Gonna walk in this public alleyway right here. I don't know if you can see that, guys. Hey, ma'am? Your officers are parked in a handicap for a non-emergency. Is there any way you can get them to move it? No comment? Unreal, guys. Non-emergency, parked in a handicap. Unreal, guys. She doesn't care. I'm really disappointed that these guys, you know, I could understand if it's an emergency, someone's life is in jeopardy, there's a fire, you know, but just for a non-emergency, to park in a handicap zone? Come on, man. There's only one handicap for this whole building right here and nothing on the street. So if someone has, you know, coming anywhere to this complex, they've got nowhere to park. It's a $250 minimum fine. If I parked there, I'd get that fine, believe it. Why don't they have the same, you know, rules for them? If anything, I think, it's funny. They always think a guy with a camera is a sovereign citizen, even though I probably pay, $30,000, $40,000 a year in taxes in general, from property tax to, federal tax, state tax, all that good stuff. It's, tax on goods, that's not right, man. If anything, they're the sovereign citizen, rules don't apply to them, it looks like. I'm gonna stay in this public alley though. Guys, you're parked in a handicap.
Yeah, we're gonna move right now.
It's not an emergency. Just do me a favor, man. Set an example for us next time.
And then another thing, we talked to the business.
No, I
owners.
want to focus on this right now.
I'm letting you know that they don't want you on the property. So if you just stay on the sidewalk.
Yeah, I don't need any directives. Can I do me a favor though? Can I get a business card from each one of you? And the incident number. If one of you guys could write it down for me, I'd appreciate it. Got it. Perfect. And what's your name and badge, please?
Officer Ludden, 214.
Thank you. And yours, sir?
Officer Ferris, 241.
All right, appreciate being cordial. Thank you. She's pointing. I don't know what she's trying to point to, guys. This person's not leaving yet, but... All right, anyone you guys want to say hi to? Look for my... Look for the video, Anthony X, First Amendment Audits on YouTube or Facebook in the next couple days. All right, stay safe, guys. I could smell the Mary J coming out of there. See, that's how it should be, man. They were just waving hi, so I'm like, hey, if you want to do a shout out, that's how it should be, guys. All right, before I leave, I'm just going to do the, what do you call it, victory lap here. I don't want them to think that I got run off public property. You can see they're still in the bank. I'm going to give them a few more minutes. I'm not going to linger here, guys. I just wanted to make my point that, hey, it's perfectly lawful what I'm doing. No crime, no harm. One thing you got to realize, guys, in today's day and age, you don't always have to understand what someone's doing. You don't even have to like it. But if you're not bothering anyone, honestly, leave them alone. I'm just a guy with a camera, peacefully recording. Nothing more, nothing less. It's that simple. Got a few people pulling up here. Hopefully they're not here to give me a hard time and bully me. They both pulled up at the same time. Yeah, I think they're just picking someone up. Where?
Here?
Yeah, I was actually, I was working on a story about the bank. They didn't like that I was recording. I told them I come in peace. I'm not here to cause harm. But the lady was like, oh, you can't record anything inside. I'm like, I'm not going to go on your property. I'm just recording on the outside here. If there's any confidential information, I shouldn't be able to see it from public anyways. So they called the police, and the police came and educated. I'm like, hey, I'm just a guy with a camera. I might not have the $50,000 camera like Channel 8 News, but it's freedom of press.
Oh, yeah, no, that's fine.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah, I come in peace, though.
Okay.
It's our First Amendment. But yeah, take care and have a blessed day. So she was just concerned what was happening. And she was being nice, guys. I have no problem with telling her what's happening. She saw the police come over and everything. She probably heard the ambulance as well, before. Looks like she works across the street in one of the local businesses there. Maybe she'll come over and talk to them and be like, hey, guys, next time you see someone with a camera, just say hello, wave hi.
Well, guys, I'm going to wrap this one up. Let me know in the comment section your thoughts. Pass or fail, you be the judge. In my opinion, I'm going to give them a thumbs down. Just for the simple fact, they called armed men just for a guy with a camera. Gilroy PD, on the other hand, I'm going to give them a thumbs up. Sure, they tried to give me a little bit of directives, in which I shut them down pretty quick. However, they didn't try to get me to leave. They didn't try to get my ID. They didn't detain me. They most likely educated them and just said, hey, he's a guy with a camera. Whether we like it or not, he's perfectly lawful to be out there. Make sure to pound that like button. Make sure to follow or subscribe. Show your support by sharing these videos. And definitely, like I said, leave me that comment. Pass or fail, you be the judge. Last but not least, no bootlicking. Gilroy, California, out of here, guys. We'll see you on the next one.